Okay. Stranger Things, season 5. This is your baby, man. You hit the intro.
Hey everybody, this is Fernando from the Rollback Podcast, and today Eddie and I are here to talk about the finale, the end of Stranger Things, season 5.
So I guess so we're gonna talk about primarily the final episode, the finale. Like we'll talk about the last season, but I guess
Hmm.
first question is this: do you think that because of the long ass wait time we had, like, did that take some of the punch, or did it add to the epicness?
Well, I'm gonna start there already.
Okay.
Um, Starting season 3, those long wait times were getting really annoying.
So wait, so what was the wait time between seasons 1 and 2?
A year.
Really? And then season 2 to 3?
I want to say it was like 2 years, 2 years, or at least like a year and a half.
And then that's when it started becoming like 3 years or more.
Yeah, that's where it started. And well, I mean, it started because of COVID. That's the thing that sucked, and it just really fucked up everything. So season 1 came out July 2016, season 2 October 2017, so a little more than a year. Season 3 July 2019, that's where it was a 2 year gap. And then season 4 came out in two parts in July and May of 2022.
Gosh, that was a
And
three
then,
year
well,
gap and
yeah,
then another 3 year gap.
yeah, because, well, season 4 gets a little bit of a pass because COVID happened and that fucked up the whole release schedule.
Yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't really their fault, but yeah. So season 3 had that first 2 year gap,
Hmm.
and
So
that's also one of my biggest problems with season 5 was the three volume release. I thought that was just stupid. Like, no, there's no reason at all
no, of course.
to cut that shit into three parts. It could have easily, like, if you're gonna do parts, fine, do what you did with season 4, but only put it in two.
I think it's because they wanted to dominate the cultural zeitgeist.
I
Like
guess, yeah.
like they wanted to be in the conversation. Like I could tell the way that the season and the Dofer brothers, I know they already had a plan for the 5 seasons,
Did you
right?
call
They
them
knew,
Dofer brothers?
Duffer, sorry, Duffer. I am sick as a fucking dog right now, man. I'm in Brownsville. I'm dying. Um,
Ugh.
but okay. I know they had a plan for 5 seasons. I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you this right now. I can tell throughout this season that they had a plan. They changed a lot of their writing to compensate for a show that was going to be split into not one but three parts. Like I can fucking see it. Um,
yeah,
like Max, like Max's reveal of like, look, she's still here and she's alive, but in Vecna's mind. Like, do you
yeah,
think that they were like 5 years ago, oh, this would be great for the mid-season finale? No, of course not. Um, so no, you can tell like a lot of shit was changed to compensate for that. And I'm gonna say I think it was mostly for the negative. Like, I really don't like the pacing of this season. Some parts, the volume one, okay, fine. Volume two, fair enough, still a lot of buildup.
yeah.
Hey, do you want to jump into the finale or what else you want to talk about?
We can jump into the finale.
Okay. We so I sent you a message last night asking you, hey, do you want to review this or whatever? And you said hell yeah. But then I told you I didn't like it, and you said you loved it.
Yeah, I liked it.
We're split.
I said love. I said
So
I liked it. Now,
yeah.
I did I have some problems with it? Sure, but am I gonna be one of those fucking weirdos on the internet that's like, it didn't live up to my fantasy ending? Why didn't Steve die? Why didn't Nancy die? Dude, oh my god, you have no idea on how many fucking shitty fan theories I keep seeing online of people. I'm upset because they didn't follow my fan theory and this didn't happen.
You know, I'll meet you halfway. fan theories are fan theories, right? It's what you want to happen, not what will happen. I'll say that much. I'll agree with you on that one. Um, I so folks, we're just gonna go into spoilers here at this point. If you're listening to this fucking podcast, how have you not seen the last episode yet? Go watch it and then come back. Um, okay, going into it, who did you think would die?
If I had to say someone was gonna die, it would probably either be Nancy or Steve.
Mhm.
Uh, that's pretty much it, to be honest. I don't really see another character dying.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to see no one, even eight. I would have been okay with like Dr. K, the
Oh
general.
yeah, I forgot that eight dies.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they brought her back just to die. Like I know she played an important role,
Oh,
but
I hated her. I hated
re
her.
really,
She was annoying as shit.
because she tried making the plan with
Like,
Elle.
hey, this was her the entire time that she was with 11. Hey, you know what you should do? You should kick yourself.
It
You,
was.
you
It
should
really was.
fucking end it. Just fucking end it. Like, okay, dude, we get it.
Well, also remember that part where she jumps on top of Vecna? Hello, brother. Tries to stab him, misses.
Oh, dude, that like her writing for this season was not great at all.
To be fair, she only had one other episode, and it was initially the
But
lowest
her
rated
writing
episode.
in that episode was far and away better, and that's because in that season, for in my own personal opinion, season two, best season
Hmm.
by far.
Really? Really?
I love season two. Season two is my favorite season.
Huh. All right, fair enough.
Um, and that's because her episode in that season is considered the downer episode.
It's the one. It's the Lost Boys kind of episode, right?
Well, it's because it's building up this tension. They're in the facility, the Hawkins facility. The demo dogs are starting to take over. Like it's building up this whole tension, and then boom, it goes super like all that tension just deflates out of there. And it goes into this slow story about 11 meeting her long lost quote unquote sister.
True. They man, I don't. You know what? Actually, can we? There's so much to jump around with this.
Jump
Um,
around.
I didn't like season. I didn't actually didn't like episodes 6 and 7's directing. I liked the story. I liked some of the writing, but the directing was just pissing me off. I don't know
Mm.
who directed this last season. Was it the Duffer Brothers? Did they direct
I
as
think it
well?
was only the Duffer Brothers. I think the only other season that there was another director was two, and I think it was Sean Levy.
Yeah, they directed episode. Sean Levy directed episode 6, which fine, I guess. The Duffer Brothers and Sean Levy should be ashamed of themselves for the direction of season of episode 7.
What was the main plot of Seven?
The bridge where they're kind of coming up with the plan, everyone's getting back together, where they're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do, here's the plan. Because I'm gonna go on record right now saying episode 7, season 5, I have no issues with Will coming out. I have no issues with the plan. I have no issues.
That's not what you said on my text. Let me read it.
Go ahead, I dare you. Fucking go ahead. It
Eddie, there's a lot of expletives in there.
I fucking hated their directing. Cause like he goes on this long rant about the fear of what's gonna happen, whatever. Everyone, get the fuck up and hug him and tell him it's okay and that you love him and
They
that's it.
did.
That's it. No, no, no. But like there's all this corny shit and you go like they let him go down this rabbit hole of fear. And it's like, no, you calm the fear. You tell him it's gonna be okay. And
Well, I
and
mean, you
and
also want to respect the person speaking. You don't just want to get up. I mean, you want to give them the chance to get their shit out.
that's fair, but like I was so
Hey, bitch, you're
frustrated.
not a fucking gay kid giving his speech. You shut the fuck up. You can't tell people how to feel.
Look, man, I'm saying this. If I
How
was
dare you make me
I
speak
would have
up for
directed
this?
it in a different way. I would have directed it in a different fashion that let them be more expressionate and more supportive of him.
Well,
Yeah,
that's my
I,
biggest
I
quarrel
don't
with
like the
most fan
way.
theories is that people get so upset like this isn't how I would have written it. And it's like, okay, I get it. That's not how you would have written it. That's not how you would have done any of it. But you didn't. So you have to grade it for what it is.
And then I grade it as bad.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion. It's a bad
That yeah,
opinion, but
no,
it's
but
your opinion.
exactly. But what I'm saying is that it's frustrating because I watched episode 7 and episode 8, and I see these things where it's like, wait, no, do it like this. This is an improvement. I see their limitations in the same, and it's easy to say, well, no, you just would have done it differently. Here's the thing. You can tell the difference between a film directed by the guy that made fucking what's a bad movie?
I don't know.
Uh, if you saw, you can tell that Morbius is not a good movie versus, I don't know, fucking The Departed, right? Like one of these is clearly a good movie, one of these is a bad movie, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Which means, objectively, even if we don't like the way something is directed, we can tell when something is good or not good, right? It's not always necessarily a form of opinion. There does come down to a sense of or of taste. There is a no that wasn't good. This thing needs more salt, right? I can look at episode 7 and 8 and look at the directing and being like, they didn't do a very good job because I can see the ingredients there. They just did it poorly in the same sense that you can look at two movies and be like good, bad, because no, they directed this movie poorly. This movie was directed well. In that
Man,
sense, I see it.
my
I
my
see
problem with that part with 7 and 8
fair.
is just the fact that they again released it in three parts. Like again, you have all this tension building up. They just busted into the upside down, and then oh, sorry, you gotta wait a week until you can watch it again. That's my biggest quarrel with it. But other than that, like I really didn't hate the directing. I'm watching it to because it closes off a a show I like.
Do and that's fair. That's fair. I mean, this could be like a DC situation where like they can do no wrong, and I get that. Trust me, I get it. I that was my thing for a while. My bad. Um, but okay, so let's go into it. They're going into the upside down to save the kids. The plan has them spread so thin, it's insane. But I'll give them this. They did know how to like juggle what one, two, three, four pivotal scenes all at the same time.
Hmm.
What did you think of Vecna being a victim? Sort of, kind of.
I mean, it makes sense.
Hurt people,
Because
hurt
I mean,
people.
Henry Creel. I mean, we all thought. I mean, I thought. I mean, most. I think mostly everyone thought Henry Creel was just a fucking sociopath. Um, I know that I'm curious if this was their plan all along, or if they were like, "Hey, we're gonna do this spinoff. Should we include this scene where he picks up the rock and he becomes who he becomes?" I mean, that's where I'm curious about.
Oh, what
Um,
spinoff are you talking about?
so yeah, there's supposed to be a spinoff, and it's supposed to center around the rock that Henry picks up from the case.
Another one?
I guess I don't know. That's it's I was reading this interview with the Duffer Brothers.
So from what I understand, they're already doing two spinoffs, one with Joyce and Hopper, and then one with Nancy.
I haven't heard about the Joyce and Hopper one. I've heard about the Nancy one.
The Joyce and Hopper one is supposed to be when they're in high school.
Mm, that's weird.
That's why the flashback when they're like, "Oh, hey, Joyce," or whatever, it's like, no, those are the actors that they're gonna use.
Oh.
Yeah.
That one I didn't hear about. I know I've heard about the Nancy one, and then well, yeah, now this one. So I mean, no clue. But I didn't mind Henry being a victim, but then he also goes on to saying, "I'm not a victim. Like this is what I was gonna be regardless."
Um, I I actually didn't like it. I like the idea. I understand the reason for it. I like the idea of a villain being a villain because fuck you, I'm a villain. Like I don't know. I don't hate that.
Well, he does go into that route. Like when Will is like, "No, you're a victim." He's like, "No, like I was always gonna be this. This just kind of, I guess, what's the word? Made it quicker."
Solidified it.
Yeah,
He was always going to be Kevin.
yeah.
Do you get that reference?
Isn't there a movie about that?
Yeah, he's a sociopath. It's played by Ezra Miller, and he 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 kills, like he goes on a school massacre, but he does it in the weirdest, worst way possible. He uses a bow and arrow instead of a gun.
What the fuck?
I know.
I
Um,
really just want to work on my aim.
oh God. Oh God. Okay, let's jump back into the less child murdery stuff. Speaking of trauma and possible assault, um, Vecna, like his attack on the kids, using all 13 of them, they frustrated the hell out of me with the fact that they would not believe Holly and Max. At the very least, Holly has some credibility here. Like these gringo kids, man. God damn it.
Well, I mean, they're kind of just idiots. That's how those kids were back in the fucking 80s. There's a reason why they started showing up on milk cartons.
That's a good point, actually. Damn, I did not think about that.
I'm not being because remember, not a lot of bad shit happened in the 80s.
Not all
Or
that
at
shit was
least like
reported in the 80s.
yeah, like it's not that a lot of bad shit happened. It's just like shit wasn't reported. But like if you listen to the first trailer of Stranger Things, it's Hopper saying the worst thing that's happened in Hawkins is when a fucking owl attacked a woman's hair because he thought her hair was a nest.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
So like these kids are fucking morons. Like of course they're gonna believe this well-spoken blonde kid who is speaking to them like, no, like I'm gonna save your family, obviously. Of course. And then when the one kid who's like, no, this is a fucking like psychopath, of course they're not gonna believe her.
What's it called? Oh man, Jesus Christ. I wonder, do you think, okay, so we're jumping, we're jumping all over the place with this. I kind of wish also that there had been a point where it was just the original four against the Mind Flayer.
Hmm.
I don't mind having Steve, having Jonathan, having Nancy, having don't tell me, don't tell Robin, having Robin there. I don't mind those four being there, but at some point, I kind of wish it was the OG four versus the Mind Flayer.
Well, you have to remember, Jonathan, Steve, and Nancy fought the Demogorgon. So I mean, they're as OG as it gets.
You're not wrong, but like I don't know. There was at the end of season four, there was a point where Will drew something where it was a dragon fighting the four of them. I don't
Ah,
remember that.
yes, the painting, the one that everyone was like, it's gonna be that fucking painting from Wedding Crashers when Vince Vaughn wakes up in bed.
For real, no, but Jesus, but I kind of wanted to have that scene like four on one, like 4-on-1, and I think Dustin could have
Yeah.
had a great like fake out scene, and then boom, they rush in and it's 4-on-1 and get him and whatever, whatever. But also the Mind Flayer was so massive. It's again, what did they say? You want us to attack that Godzilla thing? It's like yes, pincer maneuver, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
There was a laundry list of things. What about you? What did you like? What were you enjoying from this? I've just been bitching for a minute.
Uh so like about the final fight or
Final
just
fight,
in general?
everything, everything.
I mean, I like the story. I enjoyed the story of season 5. I again, my biggest quarrel is just I was released in so many parts because it's just like, God damn, dude, you're building up momentum and then and then you're stopping. It's like, no, fucking let me ride this out. Because, for example, my one of my favorite memories is when we got together at Steve's house at his apartment and we binge watched season 2.
I remember that, dude. That was a hard night. It was a great night, but it was hard to stay up till 4 o'clock.
Like it was
But
one of my favorite memories. Like
it
just
was,
watching the whole season all the way through. You get that closure from season one where
yeah,
Mike finally takes 11 to the ball. Like it was so good getting to watch the whole season in one night.
dude.
And
It was
that's
so
my biggest
long.
quarrel. Like as far as like the story goes, I enjoyed the story. Um I enjoyed the fight scene of them fighting Vecna and the Mind Flayer. I thought it was I liked that they did solidify like no, like the Mind Flayer isn't just some entity that Henry created. No, it was its own thing that used Henry as a whatchamacallit, as a
Vessel.
vessel and basically gave Henry his powers.
Question: would you have preferred if they did a weekly release, or
A
that
weekly
episode more?
release? Fuck no. I hate weekly releases. I and you know what's worse
Huh?
is that this whole mid-season finale horseshit started with fucking it was either Walking Dead or Breaking Bad. I want to say it was Walking Dead because I know like the last season of Breaking Bad they did cut it in half. But it started with Walking Dead and I fucking hated it. Like it's
I
so stupid of
forgot that
me.
you're right. The mid-season finale.
Huh?
I forgot about the mid-season finale, and we'll be back after the holidays.
Yeah, I fucking hated that shit. Like, what do you mean I have to wait until after fucking January just to get, not just to get the whole season. Oh, one episode a week. And if that episode sucked, well, fuck you.
And they always ended with a goddamn cliffhanger. That way you'd come back in 6 weeks.
Yeah. And then the cliffhanger fucking sucks. But
What's
no,
called
like that will honestly be my biggest quarrel with this I don't have many quarrels with it, and it could be that I'm watching it with rose-colored glasses and things like that. But here's my opinion as to why I don't hate a lot of the things from it. It reminds me of a simpler time. Like when this show came out, we were in our fuck. How old were we?
early 20s,
Uh,
early mid
we're
20s.
early 20s. We were still dumbass kids. And to be honest, we were really immature. Like we hadn't really started our lives yet. We hadn't really like grown up yet. And then like the ending, for example, I'm gonna jump around a lot.
Go,
Like
go,
the
go.
ending of Robin, Nancy, Steve, and Jonathan, where they're on the roof and they're all just like, this is our lives now. Like I have these friends, but they just don't get it. And like I 100% feel that. Like that, I was like, holy shit, that reminds me of me, Eddie, Shu, and Steve. Like our shit's done. Our shit's gone. Like that, like our that part of our life is gone. We're older now. We have responsibilities. We have mortgages. You have a kid. Like all that shit's gone. And you can make all these friends. You could have these friends from work. You could have these friends like with your spouse, but like all that shit's gone and that one special part of your life is over.
Yeah. There's tell me if this hit you, because I know it hit me. There's a part where they said, if I remember correctly, "Oh, we're promised that we'll always meet once a month to hang out and talk and do all this."
Yeah,
And there's some
100%.
and there's some part of me that when it hit, when it's like, oh man, I really hope they keep that up because they don't know how hard that is. The older you get.
No, and honestly, it made me like 100% it hit me, but it also made me upset because in our life, the one person's gone. Not because we did anything, but because they chose to be gone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, fuck, man. Like it just again, it reminded me of season two. That one perfect memory where we got together, we watched it, and we're like, oh shit, like this fucking season was awesome.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
But and again, that's probably why I'm watching this with rose-colored glasses. But like for me, the things I would change about this season, um, the doctor, Doctor K,
Mhm.
fucking kill her.
I agree.
Don't leave her alive. No, kill her.
Okay, question. Do you think so just a question. Do you think
Uh,
if Elle had come back through, but she lost her powers when Vecna died, do you think they would have left her alone? Do you think it would have been like, oh, we can exist now normally?
I think they would have, but I don't know. She was a fucking vindictive bitch compared to Dr. Brenner.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, did he die? I don't remember how he died. Was he
He
shot?
dies in season 4.
No, oh no, it was an explosion. I'm trying to remember.
No, he gets shot.
That's right. The military is
His,
after her,
his
right?
last act that he does, he takes off Eleven's shock collar.
Oh yeah. Okay. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen season four. I remember. Okay. And then she blew up an Apache helicopter?
Yeah, she crashed it.
Jesus Christ. Oh man. Do you how many times have you gone back to watch like seasons one and four? One through four?
A few times. I want to say my favorite rewatchable season is probably 2. And then I would say season 3, season 1, and then season 4, mostly cuz it's so fresh, but I like season 2 the most cuz I feel like season 2 one you get the addition of really cool characters like like Max, you get the inclusion of Dustin and Steve's like friendship forming.
I like
Like you get
Murray.
a lot of good stuff in season 2.
Yeah.
You get Murray being Murray for the first time.
Which is the one with the poor Russian guy who was like, I love America. Boom. I'm trying to remember.
3.
Three. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. I loved him. Honestly, looking back on it now, they're planning out of each season. Like they knew what they were doing when they were like giving us these little show characters to love, and then going into season five, okay, who's gonna die now? Was there ever any hope that like did you think they were gonna bring back Eddie?
No, I didn't think they were gonna bring him back. I know a lot of people like were fishing for fucking fan theories, like, oh, like I there was one that I saw from the trailer where Vecna is blocking the flamethrower.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, that's fucking Eddie. Because his character in D&D is so and so. I'm like, no.
No, that's wishful thinking.
Like, yeah, I'm just like I think the fan theories are fine. Fan theories are 100% fine. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate them. But because of social media, not everyone needs to hear your fan theory
That's
or you bitch and moan because your fan theory was not correct. Like that's the worst part is that most of the time I'm seeing people complain about season 5 because like what they didn't even listen to the fan theories. They were better off listening to the fan theories. Hey man, not all the time are the fans correct.
no, 100%.
Like where's this cynicism? Like one of the big ones is like why didn't like they fucked up with someone not dying this season? I'm like, when did it become a thing that someone has to die?
I mean, I think that was just excuse me, expectations. What was it? Season one was Barb. Season two was
Bob.
Bob. Thank you. Season three was the Russian. Season four was Eddie. So I think everyone just expected someone in season five to die. Maybe Nancy's girlfriend. I mean, Robin's girlfriend.
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't be a loss to be honest.
Jesus.
She disappears in the last act.
I mean, she's hiding with Max. You could say Max disappears.
No, like in the Lord of the Rings ending.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. There was a lot of people gone from this season, like Dustin's girlfriend.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. Gone. Max's mom. No, don't know where the fuck she is. She's gone. Didn't
Yeah,
even see her at the graduation.
yeah, whatever happened to like Max's family never showed up at the hospital when she was in the goddamn coma?
Well, in season four, the dad left. The stepdad left. Like
Ah,
they divorced because of the death of Billy.
that's right.
Mom is a drunk in season four. The last time we even see the actress that plays the mom is when Vecna is fucking with Max, and Max gives her the letters, or she thinks that she's giving her mom the letters, and then it turns out to be Vecna like fucking with her mind.
Ah, fuck, I forgot about that.
That's the last time we see the actress that plays the mom. Yeah, she disappears. Um, yeah, there's a lot of no's. Fucking who is it? Uh, I'll probably think of it later. But yeah, there's a lot of notable like people gone. Um, the boss fight. What'd you think of the boss fight?
Um, I liked it. I didn't love it, if I'm being honest. Again, to me, I'm being
I felt
hypercritical
like
of
it could
it.
have been longer.
I also feel like everyone could have played a more active role. Like it felt like it was 11 versus Vecna
Yeah,
with everyone playing supporting cast. But I feel like this was a moment for like an it moment where everyone just like gets their punches in.
yeah,
Like you remember at the end of I think it was the 8 chapter 1 where everyone's just like fuck it, everyone take a swing. I would have
yeah.
loved that. I would have loved Dustin to stab Vecna and Steve and like he tries to grab him and Steve just like hits him in the back of the head with a bat or something, you know?
I will say this. I don't hate what the Duffers did with that final scene where Joyce cuts his head off.
I love that. I'll
Mostly
give him
because
that.
yeah, mostly because like they talked about it. They brought up a good point on how like this person has damaged her family to the highest extent. He fucked with Will, left him with so many internal scars, killed the person that she probably would have married if he hadn't died, and she never got revenge on him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot about Bob until the flashback. I was like, oh yeah, Bob, we liked him.
Dude, I felt bad because I always thought that Bob was gonna be a bad guy, like a sleeper agent, but no,
Wow.
he was just a genuine good guy.
Oh man. That does that cheapen Hopper and Joyce's relationship at all or no?
No, because I feel like I feel like Hopper matured a lot because in the first season, Hopper kind of fucking sucks for a good while.
Does he not believe the kids for a while? Like, relax, I'm sure he's not
Yeah,
insane, just
he
run
doesn't
away.
change his tune until he gets drugged and left back in his apartment or his house, like if nothing happened, and
Oh,
he
I forgot
finds
about
the
that.
the bug.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Um, well, what's called they so you is it just me also? Or did Hopper feel like he got sidelined a lot in the last fight? Because I thought Hopper would take a more active role against Vecna like directly.
Yeah, it did feel like it. I think they gave him his flowers, so to speak, in that last encounter with the army. But I
Oh,
mean
yeah.
that was pretty much it. And then they have that whole thing with Callie on how she gets shot, and she finally changes her tune about like, hey, maybe you shouldn't kill yourself.
What's called
It's like that friend that's depressed who's like, hey, maybe you should start cutting like me.
that no, let's not. Let's work on our problems, instead of cutting through them.
That's how she acted the whole time. Like all this bad shit happened to me. I want to kill myself. You want to kill yourself with me?
See, I don't hate the idea of her being like, look, we need to end this, and that includes taking ourselves out of it. I don't hate that. But again, for me, it goes back to the execution. There's a different way to do it. Or
And when oh, here's one thing that did piss me off is that the whole time she's like, they fucking killed my friends. They found us. They killed us. You were robbing and killing people. You weren't exactly hard to find or hiding.
were they killing people? That part I don't remember.
Well, remember they went to go kill that guard uh in season two,
I, I
the one
don't
that
remember.
tells them, no, Brenner's alive. He's not dead.
Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Damn, it's been a minute.
They might not have
Um,
killed him, but they were fucking going to.
um,
But they were
well,
definitely robbing people. No, uh,
no, they were robbing people. That's for damn sure.
yeah, like they were definitely robbing people. They weren't exactly hiding themselves.
What's called? Um, do you think they could have executed anything better when it came to so they beat the Mind Flayer, they beat Vecna, but they still have about an hour's worth of screen time left to go. Um,
Okay, this is where I'm like, they could have gone back to the lab in the Upside Down,
mhm.
and they could have closed that chapter with Dr. K.
In the Upside Down.
Yes.
I
Like
would
like they could have gone back there and then L fucking obliterates Dr. K, like fuck you, like you've been doing this to everybody, like you're gone. And that's where my ending would have if 11 would have stayed, if she would have stayed around.
So what if they push everyone out back into the real world and in the Upside Down she pulls in K and they both go out in the explosion. They both go out quotation marks.
No, I feel like that'd be cheap. I do like the idea of 11 like taking herself out, like making that decision of like no, like not even because of Callie, but because of myself, like and um and so that you all can have a better life, so that you all are safe and this never happens to you again. Like I like that idea. Like but yeah, I would have not been game if like Kate fucking like grabs 11 like gotcha bitch and kills her.
What's it called? Did she? Okay, so let me ask you this. So going forward, guys. So I won't worry, no spoilers. It appears that Elle like allows herself to pass like with the when the Upside Down
Mm.
collapses. We fast forward 18 months. Everyone's graduating, right? We get these nice moments. Um, Dustin has this good speech. Mike, is like, let's play D&D tonight. And it's heavily implied that Mike figures out that Elle survived, right? He's able to piece it together what happened.
Wait,
Uh,
before you continue, shout out to Dustin for doing what Eddie wanted to do, where he grabs his diploma and gives the bird to the principal.
oh, dude, I didn't know that wasn't anything. I thought Dustin was just like,
Yeah,
fuck you.
Eddie says that in season 4. He's like, I can't wait to grab my diploma and give the bird right to the principal.
Damn. Heart.
But continue.
What did his shirt say? Hell lives?
Hellfire lives.
Hellfire lives. I love that. Oh man, the younger kids need to continue that goddamn club. Anyway, fuck, what was I gonna say? So we fast forward, we see, everyone growing up. We see Mike being a writer, Lucas and Max are together, Dustin's in college, right? We see everyone growing up, going forward. Oh, also, I think Joyce and Hopper moved to New York.
Yeah, they're going to move to New York.
Yeah. And Mike heavily implies, and I guess it's not technically 100% like guaranteed, but he heavily implies that Elle is still alive in the
His
distant.
fan theory.
Yeah. Um, which I guess a few questions. One, do you think that's true? Do you think she's alive canonically in the show? Is she alive?
I need to rewatch the series, the episode 8. I need to rewatch it because I don't remember the cannons being on, the ones that were distorting her.
Yeah, I mean neither.
So like I that's the part that I was like, were they even on? Because
Yeah.
I don't remember them being on. So I need to rewatch and see that if that's the case. I like his theory. Um, I like it more than the other fan theories that are out there. I would say, like, you know what? Like, if it is true, I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, no, me neither.
It's because I also look at it like this. 11, like how Hopper said, like you've had your childhood ripped away from you. You've been used, you've been abused, and all this stuff. And she sees that, and she's like, "Holy shit! Like I have all these people who are willing to die for me, and if I don't leave them, they're gonna keep coming, and I might lose some of them."
yeah.
So like, even though like I hate, not hate, hate's a strong word, but I strongly dislike that she takes off. Like if that is the case, if she takes off to go start her own life, like away from everybody to give them a chance, like I absolutely just like no fuck, like it, like knowing myself,
Yeah.
like if I had the chance to be with someone like that, like I'd be like, you know, I fucking risk everything for it. But then I also see her point of view because she knows that they would risk anything for it, and that's why she has to take off the way that she does.
What's called? I feel like it's a situation also where it's like the I feel like there is a situation where they could have written it to where she could have stayed. If
Yeah.
the upside down blows and she loses all her powers and all their shit stops working, um, like maybe that. Like I wonder if that should be a factor too, or something to be considered. Um,
Hmm.
like, well, what if they have these devices that they can sense, powers or whatever? Like install that. And it's like they're
Yeah.
not anymore. And nothing works now because the upside down sealed. And boom, she
Yeah.
can have a normal life. She can live completely fine. Or fucking have Mike like go out like have him make a list of all the Three River places in the country and start looking. And like have the last scene be him entering like a place to eat and be like, can I have some waffles, please? Or whatever. And cause he knows it's her. And she just turns around like, Mike? And boom, there you go. Like sweet moment,
Yeah.
boom. I don't know, man. I feel like there were ways that they could have accomplished it, and it could have
Yeah.
still held out.
No, yeah, 100%.
I don't. There are times like you made a point of mentioning like the Lord of the Rings ending yesterday, right? Where like it's to leave, right? The journey doesn't always end with you staying with your friends forever. Sometimes you have to
Yeah,
go.
like she had the Frodo ending where Frodo like reluctantly has to, like he's like I've been through so much shit, deactivated lasers with my dick. Sorry, I
And
had
now
to
it's time
say
to
that
blow this
because
fucker down.
yeah, I was just like I said the line, I'm like, oh, Tenacious D.
Yeah.
But like Frodo had been through so much horrible shit throughout the lineage of the Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King. Like he couldn't be a part of that world anymore. And so she gets the Frodo ending, Mike gets the Sam ending, and I mean they all just kind of. But yeah, it is the Lord of the Rings ending.
No, but now let me ask you this though. Is there any part of you that wishes that they had like just kept them together? Because I feel like that's warranted, right?
Yes.
There's not always a death, but I feel like they earned it. They earned the right to be able to say like, no, fuck it, we're gonna keep everyone together.
Yes. I mean, granted, the core group stayed together. Like Mike, Max, Lucas, Dustin. Like they're all still together as friends. But like, yeah, I do feel like I wish there was an ending where 11 and Mike, like even if they go off on their own, like I wish that they would have kept them together.
Was it just me, or did they not give them enough like couples moments in season five? Like I feel like they were separated in most of it, a lot of it.
Uh oh yeah.
Hmm.
But I think it was also Like in the beginning of season 5, 11 is very like she's like hell bent. Like I want to take out Vecna.
Yeah. Um,
Dustin kind of annoyed me in the beginning of season 5 when he was like super when he was pissed, like, and obviously showing it.
I mean,
And I get it. I get it because Eddie died and all that, but I mean, I was like, dude, you have all these people that love you and are doing everything for you, and you're pushing them away.
I think it's just because they didn't process it because also it's like he lost to him what may have been like almost to him like a big brother, whereas to everyone else, oh, it's just Eddie.
Yeah,
Like, I say this fully aware as an Eddie, but like, like to him it was different.
yeah,
It might have been that also. He may have just been angry about that. Uh,
yeah.
which I don't blame him. This community does not seem the best about talking about their feelings and working through it, which is also something that happens a lot in episodes 7 and 8. Characters talk at the most in fucking opportune times, right? That scene with Holly and Max starting a podcast right before she runs out.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that picture.
Like, God damn it. Um, but yeah, no, I don't know. Just thinking, I don't know. I really like this show. I really like the characters. I just feel like the execution, I would have done
One
different.
thing, one thing I understand, like even myself, like again, there's stuff that I don't agree with, like keeping Kay alive, 11 not ending up like with her adoptive family. Like I don't agree with that. I hate it. I hate that's the route they decided to go, and that she doesn't end up with the people that have taken her and become her family. But I will never say that the ending was like a disservice to the show. Like
But
that I feel like is way too far. Like when people say like no, this fucking ending ruined the show, blah blah blah.
I think it ruined
Like
the show. No.
me either. Like I don't even think in the least worst way, I don't think it ruined the show. I think it's just that people had these high hopes or these high like fantasies about how this show should end, that when it happened, they're like, "Ah, oh, what the fuck? Like this fucking sucks." But it's like, hey man, not everything's meant to service just you. It's never just you. It's an entire fan base stretching across the world.
Yeah.
Now,
Um,
my biggest problem is as I look at my Blu-ray collection, they only fucking released season 1 and season 2 in physical copy.
Let me see here. Let's see. Stranger Things season 3. Blu-ray, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have them in 4K.
Coming to 4K, created by the Duffer Brothers. Seasons. Oh, it says here seasons 3 and 4 are gonna come.
They fucking better, dude, because I have seasons 1 and 2 in 4K because when season 2 came out, they released season 1 and season 2 in 4K in these special release boxes where it looks like VHS tapes. Like the first one looks like a regular VHS sleeve,
Yeah,
and then the second one looks like a blockbuster case.
I remember that one. You could buy them off Etsy if you really want to. I'm just saying.
It's not the same.
I know it's not, but I'm just saying you could.
But no, I mean, as far as an ending goes to a show that I was like, man, like it just brought up so many like good memories. And for a lot of people were saying like, oh, it's there was one that I read that I was like, oh man, like this makes sense. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But like just like how it ended, and it was a piece of okay, so here's the Stranger Things ending was for the fans that have been here since day one. because we literally watched these kids grow up and they all deserve a happy ending, especially after all the trauma that they went through during the show. And I agree, like for the people that watch, and that's because I didn't even watch it day one. It took me like I think I watched the first season almost a year after it came out when they announced the season two because Netflix is notorious for like one season and that's it.
And then we'll
But I
cancel
saw
it
the
during the
first season.
show.
Yeah, but I watched the first season. I was like, holy shit, like this is really fucking good. And then yeah, to watch all the seasons come out, be hyped when the seasons came out, like that was always fun.
No, I think it was also like I remember growing up watching The Walking Dead initially, right when it first was coming out.
Yeah.
Um, I remember I really enjoyed it, but also you were more heavily invested because you had to wait week for each episode, and you had to wait the year for each season, right? So I started in season two. Saw all of season one, saw all of season two, saw all of season three, season four, season five, season six. So as the time goes by, you're more heavily invested in the show because you've spent years following these characters.
Yeah.
Um, and with that, like it means more to you when you finish it versus someone who sits down, no offense, and just binge watches the whole series in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. And
Like
then is
I'm,
and then has all these fucking theories about it, like, oh, this is how it should fucking end. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like you barely joined the party.
we've been here since day one, bitch.
Exactly.
There is a bit of that there though. Like to be fair.
Oh yeah. 100%. I won't say it's not true. Like for those people that are like, oh, like barely started to watch and then get all pissy when the show doesn't live up to their fan theories. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like you barely got here.
Yeah, no, agreed. 100% agreed. Um, but no, I think what do you think? Is Elle alive? First question.
I think she's alive.
Um,
Because I always thought Callie's death was a little fishy. I'm like, this bitch can fucking like hide herself
yeah.
with illusions. Like she's just gonna get shot. Now I think she did get, or I don't know. I don't think she got shot, but I think like she was like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Like I'm not going back because she lost everybody that she loved. She lost her adoptive criminal family who should have been persecuted to the full extent of the law.
Jesus Christ. Why, Fernie?
But
Why?
yeah, I think she would have definitely like stayed behind to die. Um,
What's it called?
yeah, I don't know. I do think Eleven's alive. I think she was like, I can't stay around these people because if I do, it's just gonna be like they can probably die just being around me.
Do you think? No, I don't know. There's some part that I agree with you on that. Like it was a selfless thing to do, like on her part. But I think on the other end, some part of me is just like, but wouldn't it have been nice to just let her be with her people? You know?
Yes, no, yeah, 100%, dude. Like that's the ending I wanted.
Ugh. But okay.
Like 100%. Like I'm trust me, you're preaching to the choir. That's the ending I wanted. I wanted her to end up like with Mike and live her life, go on and be her own person. But it's not the ending I got. And but I understand it. Like
Okay.
there's a difference between getting an ending that you fucking hate and an ending where you're like, yeah, it's not the ending I would have chosen, but I get it.
Do you think they ever revisit Stranger Things? Like with the kids, with everyone?
I hope not. Because
Really?
there's so much room to fuck up. Like how many times have we seen it where they do revisit shows or characters and it's not what we want.
You
Like
know, never consider
the
that.
the gold standard, the gold standard of revisiting old characters and like having a good show,
Uh-huh.
I would say is Cobra Kai.
No, I would agree with you on that one.
I think that is the best case scenario of going and revisiting something.
Although
But
to be fair, Cobra Kai only went to go back and revisit like three movies versus what? How many was it? 2,000 minutes worth of footage from a TV show from 5 seasons.
true, but they also made you like a character that everyone thought was a fucking douchebag in the very beginning.
That's true. Well, we're in the new era now where douchebags are the new hero.
Yeah.
Oh, don't we? Aren't we all kind of douchebags on some level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's a fucking hero in their own story.
Yeah. Um, but no, no. What one do you plan on going back and rewatching season five?
All the way through, yes. Now that it's not cut up into three parts like a fucking Frankenstein monster.
Do you think what do you think is the legacy of the show?
Uh the best Netflix show.
Really?
Top tier Netflix show. The only other one that I could think of, like off the bat, name like give me your top three Netflix shows ever that have gone start to finish.
Um,
The only one I could think of is Ozark, and I still haven't finished that shit.
I liked House of Cards, but it fell off. And that was
Yeah,
before
well,
the
I
Kevin
mean,
Spacey shit. No, no, no. That was before the Kevin Spacey shit. I would
oh,
say it
okay.
fell off. Damn, what were the original Netflix shows? There were four of them. The original Netflix shows. Because there were like four shows that they
Or at least
heavily
like top ones. Because
like
like even on my block, like I liked that show when it came out, but then it fell off that last season.
here are the originals. Which yeah, okay, this makes sense. Two of these three make sense. And then it was Stranger Things. So House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, and Helm's Grove.
Mm.
Those were the
Look,
originals.
see, and orange that's another one. Orange is the New Black. That one went on way too long.
Um, I yeah, it did go on way too long. I'll give it that. It it
I think the Duffer Brothers were smart because since the beginning they're like, we see this show going 4, 5 seasons at the most.
well, see, they had the whatchamacallit, the who Breaking Bad. So when they
Mm.
initially made Breaking Bad, they straight up said, "Hey, we only have 5 seasons worth of plan, right? This is what we're gonna do. This is step by step, right, where each season is gonna end." And AMC said, "Cool." I don't know if you know this. AMC offered the creators, the creators of Breaking Bad, a shit ton of money to do a season 6 and 7. Either
Oh
stretch
yeah, of course.
season 5 or whatever, like do whatever you want to do, but give us two more seasons. And they said no. Then we're gonna fuck up our story. We have a
Huh.
story set to tell. Same thing with the Duffer Brothers. They knew, see, it was gonna be 5 seasons. They knew this is our end point and our start point for each season and where we're gonna be with everything. They knew that going in. So no, that's why I think it came out, practically perfect.
Yeah, I think when a creator knows like, hey, like this is how much we got. Like if we go longer than that, it becomes goofy. And I say that about some of the shows that I really love,
Yeah.
like Bones. I fucking love Bones. But when it like when you watch it and you go towards the final seasons, it gets goofy. Supernatural. Love Supernatural. It gets to the final like fucking 10 seasons onward, it gets goofy.
What's it called? Oh God, what other episodes get goofy the longer they go? There's a lot of them.
There's
How
a
many
lot,
episodes
dude.
long
Fucking
is the
Grey's
House?
Anatomy.
House? I'm sorry. After like season what, 6, it got stupid.
Oh yeah. But like, yeah, I mean, when you go on too long, eventually that's like it gets goofy. I don't know why, but if you look at TV shows, especially ones that have those long season counts, like they get goofy. Law and Order SVU, a show about rape victims, even has some goofy shit in there.
What's going? Dude, okay, my problem with them is that they went way too damn long.
They're still going too long.
No, no, but also they get too ridiculous with some of their like premises.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why. Like the longer you get, the more chance you have it becoming goofy.
well, like there's a like it used to be like in Law and Order, right? Each season you'd get like one like really personal story where like someone might be a danger, right? Like it's Kragan or it's
Yeah,
like it gets personal. I
yeah.
remember in like season what 18, the very first episode, Kragan like went back to drinking after 25 years of sobriety and he murdered a trans hooker. It's like, wait,
Oh
what?
yeah, I remember that one
Like that's a season finale kind of thing.
where they set him up for murder.
Yeah, it's like, and that's the first episode. It's like
Yeah, I
that's
remember
too
that.
much. No, go back to a simpler time.
No, yeah, 100%, dude. Like, I do think like they made the smart decision, just being like, you know what, this is how much we got. This is how much we're gonna go for. Let's max it out. Let's make it fucking good.
Yeah, agreed. Well, fuck. So, how would you rate this final season and Stranger Things as a whole, as a show, if you want?
As a show, top tier. One of those shows where you can always go back and be like, damn, this show is fucking good. Where you can show it to the younger generation and it will be timeless. Um, this season, I give it a B, B plus.
Huh.
My biggest gripe with this season will always just be that they Frankensteined it into three parts, and you made us fucking wait. One, you made us wait from Thanksgiving to Christmas, and then another fucking week for no reason.
But it's the quest for more money. Wait,
Yeah,
I've told
fuck.
you that, right? Why they do that?
Oh yeah, it's to keep in the words of Will Smith, to keep their wives' names in your fucking mouth.
Yeah. Well, also to no, no, no. It's for the stock prices. So okay, they do their quarterly
Um,
meetings, right? Between November and December is a quarter. They need to keep the subscriber
yeah.
count up. So how do you force people to stay subscribed? Hey, you want to see part two of Stranger Things season five, right? Stay subscribed. Subscribe because whenever you see a show divided into two parts, that's why. Chances are, in between the two parts, there's a quarterly meeting, so they can
Mm.
still tell you subscribers are still high.
That's probably why Avengers Doomsday is coming out at Christmas.
Yeah, probably. It's to help keep subscribers up. That's what they did with Wednesday earlier this year. They divided it into two parts for that reason. Keep subscriber numbers up. That's what we can report to shareholders. We're all making money.
But yeah, I mean, I would give this show. It teeters. I would say altogether, like without me having to fucking wait weeks to watch that son of a bitch. A, because I had to wait all those goddamn times. B plus.
Fair, fair. Um,
In the entirety, I don't think any of the seasons go below an A.
Show as a whole, top tier. Do you think is it a show that you think you'll binge watch like as a whole? I can tell you'd be excited to share it down the road with your kids. But do you think it's a show that you'll go back and binge watch regularly?
Uh, yeah. There's always like moments where I'm like, I kind of feel like watching Stranger Things like the first season right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Fair enough. The show it is not as I don't hold it as special place in my heart as you do. I do that with movies. I think I have a disconnect with shows sometimes. But I
Oh, for
appreciate the
me, it
fact.
shows like some of my favorite shows, man. That just will always get me. Stranger Things is one. I think I for me it shows like with cast where like with giant ensemble casts where it's a group of friends or something, because like Stranger Things is One Tree Hill is another one that I will always go back to and watch, and that's because I got into that show super randomly. I remember one time we went to Steve's apartment. I think it was me and Shu, and Tara was watching it, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this show?" And then I just started watching. I was like, "Holy shit! Like this show is fucking good." And it's also probably because the bulk of the show comes out when we were in middle school and high school.
Oh, so we can kind of see all the shit.
Yeah, so it's like a time capsule.
Huh. All right, I'd be down to watch that. Oh, maybe.
Like it gets goofy, man. Like there is some ridiculous shit that happens in that show, but it's so good.
What was I gonna say? No, there's some time capsules that hold up. I guess for me, I have that, but with films. Like I have a hard time staying connected to a TV show for so long. That's
I don't
just
know.
me.
It's probably because I'm damaged. I like watching shows. No, I'm being 100% honest here.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Because I like watching shows, and then I fucking hate when the ending comes up because I'm like, it's over. Like the story's done.
I think I don't hate watching. I don't know. You never get the feeling of like when you finish a show that like the story's gonna continue and you're just happy that you got to see it.
Towards the end, yeah. But I mean, then I'm also like, fuck. Like I just wish that it would keep going.
Hmm.
But I mean, I've done that with a lot of shit, like with the Lord of the Rings trilogy, like Return of the King. I mean, like that ending, I'm like, oh man, like it's over. And then like you see the pain in all their eyes because it's over. Like when they say bye to Frodo and shit.
Yeah. Aren't they doing another series of Lord of the Rings films?
I don't think so. I don't know if they're still doing Rings of Power. I'm trying to get into that show. I just can't.
Is it boring?
It's a little on the boring side.
Yeah, they're doing season 3 of Rings of Power.
I need to try to watch it.
Let's see, adaptations of Lord of the Rings, motion pictures, Middle Earth and film, Warner Brothers and cinema. Let's see. Yes, so they returned to live action. They're working Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Golem. That's going to be one film.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, it's coming out not this December, but next December.
I can give a shit about Gollum.
But I don't understand why like The Hunt for Golem, why? Like what if we know that Golem dies, so what's the point of hunting for him?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I mean that's just me.
I think one of the worst things they did was cut The Hobbit into three movies. It should have been two max. That's it.
I was so frustrated with the last one.
Oh yeah,
I mean
the
not with the last one, with the first one, with the unexpected
I was
dragon.
frustrated with the second one
Ugh.
because it ends at such a good part where it's like, oh, he's about to go fucking tear up that town.
And it just leads into the Battle of the Five
Yeah,
Armies, where they kill him in the first 20 minutes.
yeah. I'm like, fuck you. That is horseshit.
Well, and that's because I even told you I had a problem with it, and you made fun of me.
Hey man, rose-colored glasses. I'm trying to be positive here.
No, man, dude, no, my problem was just that I found it so frustrating that I'm like, oh, I signed up to see a fucking dragon, and we didn't even get to see the goddamn dragon.
Yeah, he
The
just
unexpected
talked.
dragon.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah. Looking back on it, man, that second movie, I'm like, I could have done without that second movie.
Okay. Oh, I actually have
100%.
to run to a meeting. Um, what's it
All
called?
right, let me let's do the outro. Thank you everybody for joining us for the Stranger Things finale review. Please join us wherever you get your podcast needs. We try to put out a podcast every couple weeks, maybe every week if we're lucky. But please check us out whenever you get your podcast, wherever you get your podcast needs. I'm Fernie,
I've been Eddie.
and this was your Stranger Things season 5 review. Let's cut it.